This video is part of the New Hampshire Astronomical Society's Library Telescope program. This is a program in which we've placed astronomical telescopes into public libraries to be borrowed just like a book. The purpose of this video is to review care of the telescope while it is in your possession. When you go to the library to borrow the telescope, the first thing you should do is go over an equipment list with the library so that you know all the equipment that goes with the scope when you borrow it. At that time, it's also a good idea to check the Easy Finder to make sure the batteries are working okay. The Easy Finder is an easy device to leave on by mistake and have the batteries die when not used. So turn it on and make sure that you see the little red dot through the Easy Finder so that you know that the batteries are okay before you take the telescope away. You should also review our video on transporting the library telescope. You'll find some useful information there. Once you get the telescope home, you should find a place to store it, a place where it's not going to get bumped or kicked or fall over. You also have to consider protecting the telescope from the hands of young children. It is a fairly delicate instrument, and we don't want anything to damage it while you're borrowing it. The dust covers also should be kept in place when you're not using the telescope so that those optical surfaces are protected as well. The eyepiece occasionally needs to be cleaned, but keep in mind that a slightly dirty eyepiece should not interfere with your viewing. If, however, you think the eyepiece really does need to be cleaned, I would ask that you do not do it yourself. Do not attempt to wipe the eyepiece with a cloth or paper towel, but rather contact the library and let them do the cleaning. They should know how to do it properly. We don't want to damage any of the coatings on the optical surfaces of the eyepiece. We want to keep it in good operation for years to come, so don't try to do that yourself. Also, most of the libraries have a foster parent member of the New Hampshire Astronomical Society that can help out in that regard as well. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Also, while the telescope is in your possession, if you happen to leave the Easy Finder on and the batteries die, the battery pack is right on the side here, and it's very easy to change the batteries. They may be AA or AAA depending upon the modification that your telescope has, and the panel will either slide right off or will come off with a Phillips head screwdriver. So that's an easy thing to change. If you have any questions, feel free to contact the library or the New Hampshire Astronomical Society. We can hopefully answer any questions you have. And the last step, I guess, would be to make sure before you bring the telescope back that you again go through the equipment list and make sure everything is complete. Well, that should do it, so I hope you have a good viewing experience. Thanks a lot.